Good evening everyone. So the chapter name is the French Revolution. This is NCERT syllabus for grade 9. Here I am going to discuss some important questions and answers. So here nearly I am giving 5 questions. The 5 questions answers also I will be given here. So I am going to discuss what answer is adopted for that questions. Okay, let's start. This is the first question. So what's the first question? Describe the division of French society before the French Revolution. Yes. So in the concept you know that one, the monarchy, King Bourbon dynasty period. So king was divided the French society into 3 estates. So the question is tells about that how the French society divided into 3 categories. That is the meaning of this question. So we should write the 3 estates. First estate, second estate and third estate. See, here the first estate, you know about it. So who are all called as the first estate people? The clergy people. And who are all called as the second estate people? Nobility people. And the rest of clergy, except clergy and nobility, the rest of all category people as like businessmen, merchants, court officials, lawyers, peasants, artisans, small peasants, landless laborers and servants. So they are all remain category of the people. They all comes under the third estate people. So king what they have to do? The first and the second estate people almost they are getting more privileges. Okay. The first estate people and second estate people they are getting more privileges by the king. But who is suffering here? The third estate people. Okay. So the third estate people only they want to pay the taxes to the king. So what is the role of these two category people? The first estate people they collect the taxes from this third category people and hand over to the king. As well as in the nobility role they also collect the taxes from this all category people and hand over to the king. So here the position has been segregated for these two persons. Clergy, their role, they collected the taxes exempted from paying taxes and they only enjoy to get some privileges from the king by birth. So clergy means they are all church people. The next nobility. So the nobility they are landlords people. Those persons who had high social and political rank the people consider as nobility. They also enjoy certain privileges based on birth. They also exempted from paying taxes. That means exempted meaning they no need to pay taxes to the government. Okay, so only these third category people only has to pay taxes to the government. So but here the taxes, two types of taxes are there. One is direct tax and indirect tax. So direct tax it is called as a daily and indirect taxes it is called as a titte. It is not given here. Please note it. So it is called as a titte. And third one more category of the taxes also there, that is called as a gobelle. It is also not given in your textbook but you have to note it. G-O-B-E-L-L-E, gobelle. So the titte taxes levied on where is, so the titte and taili, the taxes levied on what are the some is the 1/3 of agriculture production. Okay, the peasants or anybody's or here they want to pay taxes from their production. So the ratio is 1/3. Okay, and daily also same like this process. But gobelle it is called as a, what is that, only commodity taxes. So you know that one, nowadays we are also paying taxes to the government, direct taxes and indirect taxes. So indirect taxes how we are paying? So every day we are using some resources for our own needs, correct? And for example, you are consuming some products. Okay, if you are buying some products from the market area, so along with the MRP rate, the tax also it is mentioned in the product. So that means you are paying taxes for that consumption of your product. So indirectly you are paying the taxes to the government. So that is called as a indirect taxes. Mostly indirect taxes levied on the commodities. Okay, are you all clear? Good. Shall we move next question? Yes. The second question is what is given. Yes. The second question is, how did the political system work in France under the Constitution of 1791? So I hope you all know the story of this one. So in 1791, they framed separate constitution for French society by the middle class people. Am I right? So from this middle class people, how they were formed one political system. That's the meaning of the question. See, answer is here. The Constitution 1791 gave power to make laws in the National Assembly. So in the National Assembly means here only middle class people only there as a member of this assembly. So which was indirect elections. So here citizens given the right to vote for electoral group which in turn elected the assembly. Okay, here particular citizens only have the rights to vote to become a member of this assembly. And but all the citizens were not given this right. Yes, only those who are having voting rights, men. First qualification, they should be the men. So in the age older than 25 years. Nowadays we have, what is our voting age? 18. If you cross or if you attain the age of 18 above, you have a rights to vote for our representative. So in French Revolution period, the men only having voting rights and even the age 25 years. They only paid taxes equal to minimum 3 days of laborers wage were given this right. So did you understand this concept? What is given here? Men, that's okay. That is good. But age also it is good. But even that men, those who are not able to pay taxes to the government, or they have to pay taxes as equal to their minimum 3 days of their labor's wages. So those who are having property or those who are can able to pay taxes to the government from their 3 days salary, they only having the voting rights. So not only eligibility of 25 years, they should be a property man. They only having voting rights. Okay, what about the other people? Those who are not able to pay taxes to the government. That men and women, they are all comes to the, what is the second category? They are not having voting rights. So they are called as a passive citizen. Who can able to put vote? They called as active citizens. Who cannot able to put the vote? They called as a passive citizens. I hope you all understand this question. Shall we go next one? Yes. Next question is, how was slavery abolished in France? Okay, actually this concept it is given in the last part. Okay, the slavery system it was practiced in those days. So slavery means nothing but they purchased human beings selling in the market area as commodities. Okay, the people, I mean richest people are landowners and who has more money people, they purchase the human beings for working in their field without any limitations. So that is called the slavery system. It was practiced in early periods. Yes, here what is given? The National Assembly, they held long debates whether the rights of man should be extended to all French subjects, including those in the colonies. But that is not pass any laws fearing opposition from businessmen whose incomes depended on the slave trade. So what is the meaning of this first point? National Assembly, who were started? Middle class people. So what they have to do, the middle class people, they must support to the same community people, because of the slavery also comes to the third estates area. But the National Assembly, they are not supporting, they are not recover the slavery system. Because of the National Assembly, they earn money. The government how to get the money? Through collecting the taxes and through the trading system, correct? So in the National Assembly, they improve their economic level only depends on the businessman. Suppose the National Assembly, if they abolish the slavery system, and who is affecting here? Businessman only affecting here. So businessman cannot able to run properly for their trading system without support of the slavery. So the completely in the trading system has been destroyed. So the fear opposition from businessman, the National Assembly, they couldn't pass any law against the slavery system. So they are on the National Assembly also supporting for slave trade. So finally, convention. National Assembly after convention, that is another type of government, I mean nothing but National Assembly, they renamed as convention. In 1794, some changes will be there here. So they only legislated to free all slaves in the French overseas possessions. But even they are not get any solution for this. So however, 10 years later, who came? You know that one. The end of this French Revolution story, Napoleon came. So Napoleon reintroduced slavery system again. But finally, however, for long struggle, the slavery was finally abolished in French colonies in 1848. Yes. Shall we go next one? Yes. Next one is describe. Next one is, wait one second. Yes. Next one is, yeah, describe the concept of active and passive citizens of France. Yes, already we discussed this content. Active citizens means those who are able to pay taxes to the government, especially men alone, or if they are, I mean, yes, they are called as active. I come to here. Active citizens, those who are have a voting rights. Only men above 25 years paid the taxes equal at least 3 days of their salary. So this quality of the people or eligibility of the men only have voting rights. They are called as active citizens. And rest of the people, they called as a passive citizens, who are all those who are not able to pay taxes to the government. I mean government means here king, the men and all women. So you just think about women here, gender discrimination is here. So men only got voting rights, and even women they couldn't able to get the voting rights, as well as and economic status discrimination also there. So here only property men or 3 days of salary wages. So they only have vote rights, but the rest of men they don't have any voting rights. So here the economic status discrimination also there, as well as what is that, gender discrimination also there. Yes. Shall we go next one? Yes. The last one is what was the importance of the Declaration of the Rights of Man. So what is the meaning of Declaration of the Rights of Man? See, in French, after become a republic, each man what basic rights they have, that has to be declared to the nation. That is a declaration of the rights of man. So what are the basic rights has to be given to this all the citizens in France? Come, first one is the Declaration of the Rights of Man did away all the privileges based on the birth which was prevailing in old regime. See, in old regime means in old dynasty period. So what are the system following? Only all privileges based on the birth. So but here what is given, the privileges only has been given to the two category of the people. One is first estate people, another one is second estate people. I mean one is clergy, another one is nobility. But here what is given, each every human beings as well, and each every one citizen of France, they have rights, basic rights from they have some privileges from their birth, based on the birth. That's the meaning of here. And second one is, it considered rights. Apart from what are the rights they are giving, one is right to life. They have life, they have how to live in their life. No one is interact here. Okay, they know how to live. And second one is freedom of speech. If they have any, what's that, different opinion regarding anyone, any government or any ruling dynasty, the people have rights to open up their mind to speak out in front of everyone. And freedom of opinion, if they have any different opinion, they have to share. And equality, that's very important, because of in French society no equality, gender discrimination, economic discrimination, society discrimination. Yes, but here equality should be given to all the people. That's it is given our law. And natural rights, some basic rights we have, that all human being by birth, that good, that no one has right to taken away. That's only given. And last point is, it was the duty of the state. Yes, this all the things should be monitored by state. State means government. Now what is the duty of the government? To protect each citizens, they, whether they have natural rights or anyone will be affecting that one. So that is the duty of the state. State means here government. So that is the answer for this question. Yes, thank you. I hope you all understand. So in the next part 2, then next 5 questions I will be posted. You check it there. Thank you so much.